Today I'm joined with Kylie Prendergast, Executive Technical Director of Helix Resources. Welcome, Kylie.
Thank you.
Helix is focused on copper discoveries in the Cobar region in New South Wales. For viewers, new to the Helix story, can you tell us a little about what excites you about copper in this region?
Now, the Cobar region has over 100 years of copper mining history, and currently there are 6 mining and processing operations around the Helix footprint. We are confident that there are more mines to be discovered. We have 3,000 kilometres of tenure, and there are significant advanced projects where we are drilling, and we also have the recently upgraded Camballigo mineral resource, which has 32,000 tonnes of copper metal.
Recently, Helix carried out geophysical surveying over Camballigo and Caballero joint venture projects. Could you briefly talk about the survey techniques used and their purpose in finding copper discoveries?
Now, we deployed an electrical geophysical technique called induced polarization, or IP. In February, we reported the results of a pole-dipole IP survey, which looked down about 400 metres and beautifully delineated the Camballigo mineral resource, but significantly, it identified 2 brand new geophysical anomalies adjacent to the Camballigo copper resource. These anomalies are interpreted to be sulfide bodies, and we will drill test them in May to confirm. Now, one of the anomalies is almost the same size as the geophysical anomaly over the Camballigo resource. Now, in March, we followed up with a fast IP technique over the surface to cover a much broader area, and we identified further geophysical anomalies that are coincident with copper at surface. One of these occurs at Camballigo, it's 1.2 kilometres long, and one at Caballero, it is 2.4 kilometres long. Now, we think these are key mineralised structures, so the next step is to do pole-dipole IP, which is looking down 400 metres for those potential sulfide bodies.
What do the survey results really mean for Helix and your exploration strategy going forward?
Helix is pushing forward on multiple fronts. So firstly, let's talk about growing our existing copper resource. So these new results are very exciting for us. We're focused on the question of how much copper can we find in that 10 kilometre zone from Camballigo, Caballero down to Bijou. So far, the geophysics has been really successful at defining new drill targets at Camballigo, essentially by electrically lighting up the sulfide bodies. So the next big question will be, how many more targets can these surveys find over the next few weeks for the May drilling program? Secondly, the next component of the strategy is to keep advancing the priority copper and gold targets in the pipeline. So for example, this includes Max's Folly and Aldebaran, which sit at the northern end of a 10 kilometre long gold auger anomaly. We also have been working on a historical goldfield in our portfolio and the Widgelands copper project.
A question that's always front of mind with investors, looking forward, what's in the horizon now over the next few months for Helix?
Geophysics results and drill targets will be ready in early May. Drilling is slated for May. But I'm expecting excitement from other areas as well. So we'll be able to report on several gold targets and the results from the Widgelands copper project.
Exciting times with priority targets scheduled to be drilled in May. Helix really is a stock to watch. Kylie, I really appreciate your time today.
Thank you.